Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Kazamoridi, and in this video I'm planning to teach you about the loops in the line in the Dart. So in the last video we talked about the simple form of loops, which is a for loops. Um, this for loop comes from the C language, which is very crude and simple. But as the time passed, developers who develop new languages try to simplify the loops. So they made the loops very simpler than before. In order to let you know, to learn, in order for you to learn what loops are, what exactly advantage of for loops, I'm planning to teach you some advanced stuff for now. Let's create a list. Um, excluded from the past, exclude from the what you learned in the past or data types. We also have um, advanced database. Okay, they are called this. For example, the one of them is list. Okay, which actually is list of strings. Okay, so uh, it takes a string as it's part of it. I'm planning to teach you about this later, but for now you should understand. For example, I'm planning to create a variable called shopping list. Okay, uh, it's exactly. Let me create a variable. I will talk about this later. For example, I'm going to cheese, okay, and milk, okay, tea, or even ice cream, okay, and then last semicolon. So I create a shopping list for myself. I create a variable called shopping list, which takes a list of strings. We call these symbols when we create two symbols like this and put a string between them. It means that we are each one of them is part of a list, and each item in list separated by comma. Okay, and this list stuff is a data type outside of primary data types, which represent this stuff. Okay, and this string means that this list item only take a string as its input. Okay, that's it. And for the loops, if I do not actually comment this stuff, it would cause some problems in the loops. So I would you can remove this part or even comment it by control forward slash in your keyboard, which cause this to have two slash together, which means it make this code as comments. So what exactly are add let me create a first simplify all the for loop like this is sub. So I'm going to create a for loop. I will create a variable called I, which is equal to 0 semicolon. I want the condition to be I when I is less than 10. Then I'm going to increase the I after each code block is increased. Let me create some simple high, for example, high mom, for example, okay, that's a simple uh, command, simple code. If I run this code, it would print the high mom 10 times in a list. So what I'm going to integrate this stuff with this shopping list, okay? So I'm going to make this, I'm going to print these items each times the loop actually takes code executed. So you need to make this 10 as same as length of this shopping list. In order to make it like that, first I'm going to copy it over here, then dot, and then I'm going to use length function. If I run actual this code, you will see that it prints this time one time, two, three, four times. Okay, one, two, three, four times. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. So it should actually okay. Do you know why this thing doesn't throw error? Because actual length return the the length of this list, which means it start from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when I is less than 4, it would print, for example, 1. But index start from 0. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. So if I add a equal sign to it condition, you will see. Actually, let me, I understand. Okay, actually I forgot something. That's okay. Okay, for now that's okay. Let me remove this one for now. I'm going to print item of this list each time it was printed. Okay, so I'm going to first call this item, and then I'm planning to I use this symbol. Okay, as you see, and I'm going to add index to this symbol. It means that each time, for example, shopping list 0, which means is equal to cheese. Shopping list 1 equal to milk. Shopping list 2 equal to tea. Shopping list 3 equal to ice cream. But if I add equal sign to it over here, you will see that it should actually throws an error because it's indexed out of range. So you need to be careful. Indexes start from 0, but length and or length start from 1. You must be careful about this. If not, you will call there will be some errors in your runtime. So it was the simple for loops that we used in the past. But as the time passed, we developers create some stuff to make the for loops far easier than before. First, we need to call shopping list, and then we're going to use for each, as you see. uh, if I control, let me just row for the auto completion, it doesn't work at all. Okay, for each, which take an element as, for example, e, and then return do something. Okay, or let me open a brackets, and if I add semicolon over here, you will see it this thing work exactly same as this for loop over here. So if I write e as over here, you will see that it should print the same stuff as before. Okay, as you see, we have cheese, milk, tea, and ice cream, actually same as before, but um, as you see, so we made this very long stuff, very long coded super symbol by just using a for each function. I'm going to talk about function later. We also can use it in another form for loop. Okay, so first we're going to use for, and then let's add, first you need to write the name data type of this element, which is a string for this list, and I'm going to add list for items, for example, in a string um in a shopping list. Okay, so we need to loop from each items in a shopping list, and then print them each item separately. So if I run, let me actually comment this part. So if I run this code, you will see that each time each item would be printed separately in a separate line. I think that's enough for now. If you like my videos, please consider leaving a like or even subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you encourage any problem, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching. Happy coding.